I notice you've brought a little dog with you today. Is that something new since you've been unwell? What's the story there?
Oh yes, he only came along to me about 2-3 years ago, and he belonged to a friend of mine, so I'd known him all his life, but he did need to be rehomed because of bigger dogs moving in as guard dogs, and he kept going up to them and telling them he was the boss by hanging off their jaws. So my friend said he needs a home and you're the top of the list. Other people wanted him because they all thought he was terrific, but I'd asked first, so I got him. Well, since that I have to get up every morning, go for a walk, and I have to try and keep my mood up because he's very sensitive to moods, and I have to get out and about and bump into people, and I've met a lot of new people that way.
So can it actually be therapeutic, having that dog around?
Yes, it is. Well, first of all, you're going out and you will see people, whatever the day's like, and that's a helpful thing. In fact, I've just realised it then justifies you can have the rest of the day at home because you don't need to see anybody else. You have to have that little bit of human contact, because I live in a house on my own and I only have an elderly mother and a brother who's living 120 miles away, so there's no great family contact. But now there's Buster.
Yeah.
And he is, yes, I suppose he's sort of a sub-chapter because he's altered things since he came along, and so I've built another new life. Well, yeah, because he does tend to take over. Because if I'm going anywhere, I've got to think, no, will Buster be all right there? And yeah, so it's odd because when I was going for speech therapy, the therapist kept saying, what about getting a little animal, get a dog or a rabbit, you know, any of these things. And other people, they were joining in, saying, yeah, should we get one? But I didn't. I said, no, because I thought, well, I'm going to be dead before. And, you know, if I get a dog, he's going to outlive me. And I didn't want that to happen. But anyway, I got one because he needed a home, so it obviously meant. And yeah, so they were right.
It sounds like he's brought a lot to your life.
He has. It's a whole new dimension, really. Sometimes I have very bad days and I have to stay in bed, and I will be asleep for most of the time, so I will be sleeping for like 36 hours more or less, and he's so good during that, and he'll stay with me every moment, and probably once or maybe twice in all that time I will get up and let him out, and he'll come back where we were, and he'll stay with me. And after I've had this enormous sleep, I will then be okay to move again. You know, I don't know what that is. It's probably the accumulation of the painkillers or something. I don't know. But he's brilliant.